This showed up in my feed this morning. I know I'm up early again. I've actually been up for a while because I went to bed a bit earlier. Um, but I'm curious about this one. I don't remember who told me to follow this channel, but I'm a little confused about why it's called Right Wing Watch, right? I'm a little confused about the content of this particular video, and maybe I need to actually like check out some of their other videos to understand like where they lean. But this is a very bizarre attack on AOC. It's a very bizarre attack on AOC. Let's go.
If you had to say somebody that you think is a good guy, that most people in our movement think is a bad guy, who do you think would be that person? I've got mine already picked.
All right. AOC.
That's mine. I think she's a good guy too. But anyway,
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking either.
I have been subtly suggesting ever since she got in office that she's a Judas goat. AOC is not that stupid.
No, she's really not.
And she is playing stupid. So why is she playing stupid? Why is she playing like this ditzy airhead who knows nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an act. All right, if it's an act, then why is she acting? Who gave her the role as an actress? What's her purpose? What is she trying to do? And it became apparent to me back then, 2017, 2018, that she was either volunteered for or got chosen as the person who would lead the Democrats over the cliff. She would take socialism so far and make it so outrageously obvious to normies that this can't work. I mean, if it weren't for AOC taking the Green New Deal and hyper socialism to the extremes, she has probably done more to discredit socialism than anybody I can think of, and I believe she's doing it intentionally. I have a couple of friends who've had dreams that revealed that she was a white hat on our side, working covertly. Mm-hmm. And so for years, I thought that she was a white hat.
Wow. Okay. Hold up. So, this seems to be, I've talked a lot about the horseshoe theory. This seems to be the fishhook theory right here, where the far right intersects with the centrists. It's a really bizarre, it's this is so bizarre. And I'm not sure what this channel is about or what they like. How are you watching the right wing this way? Okay, so the right wing is trying to discredit Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, but there's no context placed around this video whatsoever. And it seems pretty clear that centrists use the same damn arguments. AOC, Alex, is a democratic reformer. She is a socialist. She's a democratic reformer, but she's not even like a true socialist, right? It's so bizarre that, like I said, this is like fishhook theory right here. This is like the far right intersecting with centrists and saying, "Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you." Alex is trying to destroy the Democratic Party, and that's good for us. That's not what Dem Enter people following Bernie's platform are trying to do. They're not trying to destroy the Dem. Well, I mean, there are obviously a bunch of people under the guise of being Bernie supporters who are doing exactly that. But Alex is not one of those people. Alex is definitely not one of those people. If you want to know who's doing that sort of bullshit, look to who's in charge of the California Democratic State Party Progressive Caucus. They're doing that sort of bullshit. It's so funny too because I got a call the other day from one of our local activists who was like, Jenna, why did you publicly shame them out of doing the vote to take themselves out of the party? And I'm like, if there was some sort of strategy behind like going ahead and letting themselves shoot themselves in the foot, nobody called me and told me about it. That was the goal. You guys need to give me a heads up because otherwise, I'm going to do what I need to do to be like, this is wrong and you shouldn't be doing this. And I absolutely want to separate myself from your poor thinking. Alex is not trying to destroy the Democratic Party. She's trying to move it to the left, as am I. Um, but that's interesting that the far right, alt right personalities seem to think that that's what's happening. That's pretty crazy. Wow.